domestic seasons around Europe have started. So the domestic seasons around Europe have started to come to a close. In fact, they're pretty much done and dusted, but there's still a couple of matters still to be decided before we switch focus to international football. Those small matters are the European competitions, and today we're going all the way to the Europa final. Who's going to win? Who's going home? We'll take a little look next. Today, we'll take a look at the 2020-2021 Europa League final, Manchester United, Villareal. We'll get to that in just one second. If you're new to the channel, where the heck have you been, boys? Smash your subscribe and keep you bang up to date with all things Europa League related, Blackburn Rovers related, shooting videos in the bleed deepest, darkest Georgia related. We've got it all here. Underwater Ruski. I was on a boat, but now I'm inside because the bloody guy's doing his lawn. He won't shut up. But anyway, yes, of course, we're looking forward to the Europa League final this Wednesday. Of course, I'm a bit behind the times on this video, but we'll get to that in a minute. Of course, big shout out to the VIPs. They are the Patreons. Thank you for your continued support. And also, if you're interested in joining that VIP band for next season, get stuck in the old description down there. Patreon.com/Roverseas. Also, check out the Discord. Wide open. So let's get cracking and have a little recap of what's going on. Then, of course, these were the semi-finals. Second legs, of course, coming at you with the results of that. Yes, that's right. I actually went with a 2-1 win for Manchester United over Roma. In fact, it was actually roles reversed there. Manchester United losing on 3-2 on the night. But, of course, going through 8-5 on aggregate. Big scoreline in the end for Roma to kind of make it a bit more respectable. As for Arsenal against Villareal, I went with the 2-0 win for Arsenal, but unfortunately it was a 0-0 for them. So all the All-English final in this cup competition, of course, did not happen because of a 2-1 win on aggregate for Villareal. So, of course, Villareal going through to take on Manchester United. We'll, of course, take a look at that in a minute. But, of course, I've got to bring you bang up to date with the Prediction League, which, of course, we've not been covering the past couple of rounds. So we're going to go back to the quarterfinals, second legs, a quick recap of some of those scores. So, of course, Thomas Lukovic did pretty good for himself. Brendan Arden, not too shabby either. Nadik M, with an edit, got top bins. Not too sure about that, but, of course, next season, those editable options will be gone. But anyway, so he got top bins, but, Matt Harry, the Maniac, did okay. Of course, I'm Stringer, not too shabby either. Michael Vlack, not too shabby. Of course, Matt Gunner did bits. Stefante Cabrice, not too shabby. Of course, Adianto Adizan did bits as well. Shane O'Donnell, well done indeed. You did very well. Omar Esquivel, not too shabby. Of course, Vincent Hong also did bits. He did actually very, very well. Tremendous. Give him a round of applause. Joran also did poop, actually. Yannick Nesta also did very, very well. Cooking us taking names. Master Fighter, not too shabby. RM Talk did poop. Jonas Kamstra did okay. Lars 123, not too shabby. Of course, Nicholas Murkus also did good. Alex Well did kicking ass and take names as well. Well done indeed. Gabriel Maranelli also did very, very well with an edit. Indeed, of course, those edits will be gone. So I'm not saying you cheated, but of course, though, if you did edit after the match, those abilities will be gone. Going to give it to you this week though, because that's Game China, not too shabby. Because Hunza did bits and Ultra Omeo. Well done indeed. Kicking ass and taking the names. Kicking on forward then, of course, to take a look at some more here. Addo did bits. JSBFCR, great, you did poop. And this Leonardo Maru did pretty okay. Of course, Yannick Seifert did shite. Ogjo52 also did pretty good. Russell Floss, not too shabby, did shite actually, but of course we still love you. Of course, A. Judy, not too poop, but he did poop actually. Barcelona East also did very, very well. Costas K, he's okay. Tom Stainer, we'll get to you in a minute. Cody Ho, well done indeed, you did poop. Tom Stainer did very, very well indeed. Kicking ass, taking some names. And Hansworth also did very, very well. I, Sammy Adu, not too shabby, of course. And Fooly Freak did okay for himself as well. Take a look at the table for this week and this week alone. This was the quarterfinal second leg or whatever. We'll take a look at the overall table in a minute. Gabriel Marinelli, Yannick Bustler, Nanik M, Fiston, and of course Alex Well all did very, very well with 4 out of 4. That's 100%. But again, with those edits, you kind of look a little bit dubious, kind of look a little bit shady. But let's take a look, of course, the next round, of course, which was the semi-finals first legs. Of course, Ultra Omeo did very, very well. Indeed, you get top bins for him. JSBC, great, you did good with 1. Yannick Seifert did 1 as well. Of course, Nanik M did poop. I'm a String also did very, very well. Of course, did okay. Hans Worst did 2 out of 2. Vincent Hong also did the same deal. Nicholas Murkus not too shabby because Stefante Cabrice also did good. Yannick Bustler not too shabby because Mirand Sariada did pretty okay. Barcelona also did top bins. Well done indeed. Give you a round of applause. Master Fighter did pretty good indeed. Another top bins for you. Johnny Woo did okay. Of course, Game Charlie did absolutely fabulous. Kicking ass and taking names. Alex Weller not too shabby because Brendan Adam did okay. Of course, Russell Frost not too shabby indeed. Well done to you. Of course, Ojo52 did bids as well. Give you a kicking ass and taking names. Omar Esquivel not too shabby. In fact, he did brilliant. Of course, all you guys kicking ass and taking names. Matt Gunner did bits as well. Costas K, he's okay. That's actually better though. Okay, and Gabriel Martinelli, no edit, but did okay this time around. And Zabin Darav said also did did pretty good for himself. Not too shabby. Jane O'Donnell, well done indeed. Smashed it as well. Wow One did poop. Of course, Fernanda Siska, not too shabby. Of course, Danielle also did shite. And Ryan C also did poop with an edit. How bad is that? Bless him. Of course, let's take a look at the table for this week and this week alone. Again, this was the semi-finals first legs. We've got the final one coming at you right here, right now. And of course, a whole host of you has got two. And I'm so backed up here, I'm not even going to say it. So fair play to you guys for two. Of course, let's take a look at the next one then. Of course, this is the penultimate prediction options. Of course, you can come back for the final, but I think it might already be home and hosed here in the Europa League. So let's take a look at it. Deborah Ayomi did okay. Of course, just the one pick for him or her. Did okay with that one. Of course, Kenneth Lee did shite. Oja to do not shabby. Devantic Bristol also did bits. Master Fighter did good. Of course, Sachin Devasa did shite. Of course, okay, he did okay. I'm Stricker did poop. Of course, A. Judy not too shabby. Of course, Shane O'Donnell did very, very well indeed. Hans Worst not too bad. Actually did poop. Tom Steiner well done indeed. Kicked ass and 6 of names. James Bruce okay, did okay. And Deborah Ayami did the other one right there. Did poop on that one. Ryan C not too shabby. Alex Pledger did pretty good. In fact, she did fantastic. Barcelona East also did very, very well. Virashki MK did shite. Russell Fossil did shite. Yana Buster did shite. Mariana Sala did okay. Of course, Game Child did poop. Mohammed Harabada did very, very well indeed. Give him a round of applause. Of course, Ultra Unreal did good as well. Well done indeed. And Brendan Arder did poop. Alex Shichi did okay. Of course, not too bad. Of course, Alex Well did shite. Omar Escavil also did very, very well. He did poop. And Anivad did okay. And Much something did something. I can't really see it because my big fat face is in the way. Of course, I'll take a look at the table for this week and this week alone. Of course, then we'll bring you bang up to date with the overall prediction league for the Europa League. Alex Pledger did very, very well, and Mohamed El Hozaketa did top bins there with, of course, a 100%, 2 out of 2. So let's take all of those plus all the previous ones and combine them to a Master League, and this is it. You got your winner right here. Your winner chicken dinner is Yannick Buster with 115 points to his name. There's 2 points left. Well, there's 2 points between himself and Omar Esquivel, of course, your runners up. But I've only 1 point left on the offering, so Yannick Buster will be the Europa League prediction king. So fair play to him. Again, Yannick Buster and any one of those guys out there that have won a league, make sure you get involved in the Discord, follow me on Twitter or something so we can communicate about how I can get a t-shirt to you or a gift card or something like that. We'll talk that out over the next few weeks or the next week or so. I think next week I'll be back and then we can do a big old summary video and of course try and explain how to get in touch with me. But anyway, we've still got the small matter of the final. Of course, it's Villareal up against Manchester United, and here we go. A quick recap of how they got there. Of course, Manchester United did beat AC Milan. Of course, Granada were their next opposition. They beat Molde, and of course, further down we've got Shakhtar. They took on Roma, and of course, Young Boys Bern took on Ajax. As I said, of course, Manchester United did take on Granada, and they got past that to set up that semi-final with Roma, who did beat Ajax. On the other side of the bracket, we've got Villareal did come past Dinamo Kiev, and of course, Dinamo Zagreb were their opposition in the quarterfinals after they took out Mourinho Spurs. So Villareal eventually came by Zagreb as well into the quarterfinals and got through that to set up the semi-final. Of course, who will they meet? Of course, it was Arsenal who they met in that semi-final. They did beat Olympiacos. Further down the bracket, we had for Slavia Prague take on Glasgow Rangers. Of course, a tremendous domestic season. I thought they were going to go a little bit further in this, but unfortunately, they lost that one. Of course, to set up an Arsenal Slavia Prague quarterfinal, should I say? And of course, Arsenal got through that to set up the semi-final up against Villareal. But we all know the story about there. Of course, Manchester United and Villareal coming out on top to set up the final. So let's take a look at, of course, these two boys locking horns, of course, for the final, which takes place this Wednesday. So there's no time rest, no rest for the wicked. So here we go. Of course, these two sides played each other 4 times since 2005, and guess what? All 4 have been draws. Guess what? All 4 have also been goalless draws. That's right. They've not scored against each other in those 4 encounters. So there's no goals against each other, no goals per match ratio. But heading into this, of course, Manchester United come into this with 42% success rate in their form books, just winning twice at the past 6 games. They've lost 3 of the past 6, of course, heading into this. As for Villareal, they come into this winning 2 of the past 6 as well. Not the greatest form either, but they've actually lost 1 less than Manchester United in the last 6. So not the greatest bit of form. So we'll see how they fare. Of course, those last 4, of course, the last 4 encounters have been in the Champions League. And the last time they played each other was back in 2008. It was a 0-0 draw in Villareal in the fifth round, 5th match day, of course. But yeah, it's quite surprising that they've never won against each other or never scored, to a shame. Anyway, let's take a look at the goal scoring stats for these two sides in this competition alone. Not talking about the domestic leagues, I'm talking about the Europa League only. So the top goal scorer for Villareal heading into this is Paco Alcazar, got himself 6 goals out of 9 games, not a bad return. Joel Mourinho's got 6 out of 11, not too shabby as well. And of course, Carlos Bacca, the veteran, has got himself 3 goals in 8 matches as well. Further, take a look on the other side of the coin. Edison Cavani's got 5 goals in 4 matches in the Europa League, whereas Bruno's got 5 in 8. And of course, a couple of goals for Paul Pogba and Marcus Rashford as well, to make them, of course, a dangerous weapon. Of course, Manchester United came through this, through the trapdoor of the Champions League to set themselves up for this knockout stage in the end. Quick look at, of course, the bookies odds on this one's 50-4 is your Villareal. For this one, 5-4 on is your Manchester United, and of course 5-2 is your draw. Of course, this actually means more to Villareal than it does to Manchester United. Manchester United are already in the Champions League, so that little extra spice, that little bit of what's the word I'm looking for? Bonus, a bit of a Brucey bonus for Villareal. If they were to win this, they go through the Champions League. They didn't get enough in the domestic season to get themselves in that top 4 over there. So this would be an absolute mega achievement for Unai Emery and his boys. And that little bit of incentive, that's the word I was looking for Villareal, is giving me the edge on this one. I'm going to go with a 2-1 win for Villareal, and that will, of course, make them champions, of course, over Manchester United to take the trophy home. Not only take home the trophy, but of course, join Manchester United in next season's Champions League. So I'm going bold on this one. I'm going to go against the form, against the bookies, against pretty much everybody. I think everybody and their brother are going to go with Manchester United on this one, but not me. I'm going to go the underdog on this one, and I'm going to go with Villareal to take the trophy home, and of course, be in the Champions League next season. That's it, my friends. That's all I've got for you. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, smash the old thumbs up, and if you're new, smash your subscribe button. I'll get you back today with all things Europa League related. We'll of course be back next season for this. Of course, we've got the domestic leagues as well. We've got lots going on next season, of course, international football as well. But yeah, we cover it all here under one roof, so make sure you bang the subscribe, bang the thumbs up as well. Check out the links down below: Twitter, Twitch, Facebook, and of course Patreon. If you want to support the channel in another way, best place to do it is that. And again, check out the Discord, wide open. We're chatting amongst all sorts of stuff right here, right now. I am on the road right now, so my involvement in the Discord is not as much as it wants to be. It's just I can't really get involved in it too much. But anyway, I'm looking forward to seeing you all next season, and hopefully, of course, we'll have Villareal with them. Until then, I'll see you soon for the next one. Until then, I am out.